Alright, so 5th generation Pokemon has been officially announced. We now have version Pokemon Black and Pokemon White. Though, personally, I would have preferred Pokemon Shadow and Pokemon Light. But, who knows, maybe the English translation will change it, but chances are they won't. So, I'm finding it really odd that a lot of people have suggested that the games were going to be called Black or White. I've looked on GameFAQs, I've seen a lot of comments on YouTube, and overall, I've really seen quite a few people rate it as Pokemon Black and Pokemon White. And I'm pretty surprised that that was actually one of them. I mean, seeing so many, and that's probably the first time I've ever seen somebody guess perfectly. So, what version am I going to get? That still is unknown. Because of the fact that it's black and white instead of, like, say, diamond or pearl or platinum, or even silver or gold, and that sort of stuff, I really don't know. So I'm going to have to wait a bit longer to figure out what legendaries are going to be introduced. Because if a legendary is cooler in one version, I'll get it. But if both versions are both cool, then I'm still stuck until exclusive Pokemon are announced, and that's when that will come in handy. But basically, what I've been thinking of so far about the generation's note, so far I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I started in 4th generation, to be honest, and then I went to 3rd generation, and then I played the remakes of the 1st generation. And then I finally got my hands on the 2nd generation remakes. Well, I had it for over a month, but whatever. But basically, what I think about Zorua and Zoroark, they're pretty cool, but Zorua, he kind of looks like I know he's an evil fox. That's his little Pokedex name. But what I actually think about him kind of reminds me of an evil Eevee mixed in with a Poochyena. That's just me. And then Zoroark, some people think he's gonna be like Mewtwo. Not Mewtwo, Lucario. Sorry about that. Lucario and Mewtwo are so similar, but that's another story. But some people I've read are thinking that Zoroark is gonna be very similar to Lucario, being that you had to get an egg for Zorua, and then you gotta evolve it somehow. And then, boom, you get Zoroark. But I've also noticed that some people are thinking Zoroark is going to be a dark fire type. No, it is not going to be a dark fire type. It's already been officially announced. It's a dark type, a pure dark type. Now, the biggest thing is the fact of its release. From what I know of, it's going to be released on this fall in Japan. So we're probably going to get pretty much an spring release, just like any other Pokemon game to my knowledge. I mean, a lot of the Pokemon games lately have been released in the spring. Mostly in March, though. So it'll probably be released sometime in March. March 2011, more likely. And I can't wait for it. I'm hoping to see more Pokemon about it. I mean, I know the official games are announced as Pokemon Black and Pokemon White. Don't know what version I'm going to get. And they're both on the DS. I don't think they're DSi exclusive. I don't know if Nintendo will make them DSi exclusive, but that's their problem, I guess. But here's my ideas of what they should be. A Mawile evolution would be nice. But a Sableye evolution as well. Because Mawile and Sableye, they're both in the same Pokedex number. And I'm trying to think. All I know is that Mawile and Sableye need another evolution. Or need an evolution to me. Oh, Tropius also needs an evolution. As you notice, these are 3rd generation Pokemon. Maybe get a Lantern a new evolution. Give your ideas of who else needs an evolution, because I'm out of ideas so far. But basically, I can't wait for 5th generation, and yeah. 5th generation looks definitely awesome. I can't wait for it, as I said multiple times. Really should stop saying that. So yeah. Black and white. Wonder why they chose those. I guess that was Game Freak's choice. They went back to colors again. Also, I'm wondering, what will the name for the remake of Black and White be? I suggest Gray. Pokemon Gray version. Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. It's probably gonna be some wacky number or color or element. I don't know. I don't think Nintendo will change the name of the Pokemon games because it's official. They're called Black and White. So, yeah. Throughout the times, I will actually post videos of me giving opinions of all 493 Pokemon so far, not including Zorua and Zoroark. I have the Kanto ones available. I did them last night, so I'll work on the Johto ones tonight, and I'll see what I can do. Well, on April 9th. Today's April 9th. Yesterday it was April 8th. And yeah. This is just something that I want to do. I mean, seriously, it's pretty interesting that the games were leaked in with their names. I was half expecting them to be leaked on tomorrow, but apparently they were leaked today, so 2 days early. Yay. So, yeah. 5th generation. I'll see you in sometime next year. Yeah, I'm not importing. Surprisingly, I don't import games. So I actually waited for Soul Silver completely, though I did see a few gameplay vids. I'm hoping that I could get myself to not see a lot of info about 5th generation because I hate to spoil myself. I was glad that Soul Silver was kind of blind though, because I don't know. Personally, I'm going to go a little off topic from 5th generation here, but I found Soul Silver kind of tricky. I mean, I had to use Therapy for any info. I kind of used GameFAQs as well, so yeah. I mean, Soul Silver was a pretty cool, and I still consider Heart Gold and Soul Silver one of the best Pokemon games in the series so far. Especially its item finder. Oh man, the item finder is so cool, but that's another story to talk about. So yeah, 5th generation was just announced, and I guess I'll see you on 5th generation. The ideas, like I mentioned, I judge my games of what I'm getting by exclusives. Generally not by the names, because I got Diamond mainly because of its color. I mean, who wants a pink game? So I don't know about Black and White, because when it comes to colors, I'm kind of off. Because I'm okay with Black, and then I'm okay with White, so don't ask what version I'm gonna get. I'm kind of iffy on both, so I'm gonna have to wait till the exclusives are announced. I gotta see which exclusive is which, and so on and so forth. But yeah. So, oh yeah, one last thing. I'm taking a little break from doing Spectro's music. Because the truth is, it's gonna take me a little longer because I actually got a new game. Since I'm a VG Maniac, I'm currently playing the PS3, which is Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, which is a pretty nice collection. I mean, 40 games plus a few extras. And there's quite a few cool games. I mean, Sega did a nice job with the collection from what I saw and played. So, yeah. That's all I wanted. So, 5th generation, look out, because I have a certain Glade waiting for you. Yeah. As you can tell, I like Glade, but that's besides the point. I better turn off this recording because it's almost 10 minutes. So, hopefully you understand my opinions about it. So far, anyways.